Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm Mike Prangley. We're celebrating, Jordan, and that's Women's History Month. And
Yes.
there are so many women here in our community making a big impact.
That's right. And a lot of them are getting together to inspire each other and learn. Earlier, I actually got the details on the in-person return for the Generation W conference. Let's get people together. Let's inspire, educate, connect, and we can do that with Generation W's event coming up UNF Friday, April 1st. So let me introduce you to the founder of Generation W. This is Donna Orender. Thanks for joining us.
Jordan, it's a pleasure to be with you. And that's what we've been doing, actually, just as you perfectly put it, inspiring, educating, connecting women, yes, girls and men, totally inclusive, and communities. Actually, this will be our 11th time coming together, believe it or not.
Really? Well, before we get into the details of the event, tell us overall about Generation W.
Generation W is a platform, a movement that really was founded on the belief that when people get together, especially women, magic happens. It was about elevating the voices and opportunities of women and about inspiring people to believe that they can do more, be more, that we can all have more when we lift each other up. I think probably my favorite, all of our favorite value sets is when you elevate women, you elevate us all. And that's what we have worked diligently for since our inception.
And I love that we are all coming together wanting to just help and connect and inspire and educate, like you were saying. So how important is it now that we're back in person?
I will tell you, it feels liberating, right?
Yeah.
It feels like we are breathing rarefied air again. I have to say that we made the most of our pandemic. Well, in some ways it felt like, isolation, but we quickly pivoted to virtual and had tremendous experiences and still connected. But I can tell you, I can feel it in my bones right now. We're so in need of embrace. The idea of connection being such a powerful force that, the pandemic shed a, bright white light on.
You mentioned the theme. Talk about the theme and some of the topics.
Well, it's interesting. In the last 3 years, we had two programs that we did virtually. 2020 Vision, where we actually got to see the world with a new light because of the pandemic. In 2021, it was our 10th anniversary, so our theme was intentional. Get it? And we have to be intentional about our lives, and if we want to change things, right, that we're seeing. And I guess now we know that the idea of connection, which is our theme, it is truly a superpower, and it's a superpower that fuels our best lives. We are better together. I truly believe life is a team sport. I don't care if you are an individual sport athlete. We do not get anywhere on our own. And celebrating that power and also opening our eyes to all the different ways we can connect with these amazing speakers and conversations. I think it's going to be this incredible day of joy. Actually, joy and learning and celebration. And, we also do a little levitation. I don't know if you heard this, but when you walk out, your feet may not just touch the floor for a while.
Something we all need right now, though, right?
Absolutely.
You mentioned speakers. Can you tell us who might be there?
Dr. Olinda Johnson has been on our stage, standing ovation before. She teaches leadership at the United States Naval War College. She will open the day with a piece on really the deep and profound meaning of connection. It will be, wow, if you know Dr. Orlander, and now that you do, she's just an amazing, brilliant woman and a really deep thinker. Nature, we don't think about nature. We take it for granted. And we live in one of the most beautiful, really, nature preserves in the state, in the country. Nature has a huge impact on our overall mental and healthy well-being. And we have two of the foremost scientists and researchers in the country flying east to be with us to talk about that. We also have a reconnection, if you will. For those of you with a couple of years ago, we have this amazing woman. Her name is Nila Rahmani. And Nila is the first and only pilot, female, that flew in the Afghani Air Force. And of course, she came here on asylum, granted citizenship, and her family was part of the escapees, or now the refugees that got out of Afghanistan. And we'll get to hear an update on her story. And I think we're also going to get a chance to meet her parents.
Where can we get tickets, more information?
GenWNow.com. The great new thing this year is please do come, but we also have virtual options, because what we learned during the pandemic is people really can connect virtually. We are producing a show, just a live stream. So you can either come, please do, but if you can't, you can get the live stream and then have the opportunity to watch it when you can.
Well, it has been such a pleasure. Thank you, Donna, for joining us today.
Jordan, appreciate the opportunity. And hey, everybody out there, Generation W is live and in person. It's also live streamed. We look forward to seeing you this year, 2022. We're back.
All right, we're back, baby. And if you'd like to see this segment again, just head to our website, firstcoastliving.net.